Hi, my name is Ella, and today I'm going to be talking about the app Fabulous Daily Habit Tracker. And I'm just going to show you all the features of this app, how it works, and how I use it to help with my productivity issues. And yeah, so to start off, the price of this app is free to download. Within the app, there is a premium version you can upgrade to that costs money, but personally, I didn't need to upgrade it to use the features I wanted, and yeah, it's just not necessary. And it's also available to download on iOS, Android, and Chrome. So to start off, my productivity issues that I wanted to target was skipping breakfast. So as you can see from my Google Calendar log, all the yellow activities that I logged are eating. So as you can see, I don't eat until like 1 or 2, so around lunchtime every day. And most of the time that is because I don't wake up feeling hungry, so I just won't eat until like later in the day when I do finally get hungry. And this could be because I do wake up later, like sometimes super late, so I won't like get hungry until around lunchtime, and that's why I'll only eat 2 meals a day, which isn't good for you. So I wanted to focus on getting up earlier so I could eat 3 meals a day and work on like getting hungry in the morning so I could eat breakfast. And the next issue is my screen time. So for me, my phone is a huge distraction for me when I'm trying to be productive. Every time I sit down to do like homework or something like that, homework that should take like 30 minutes ends up taking like hours because I'll just find myself getting distracted on my phone and procrastinating my work because I'm on my phone. So on my Google Calendar, I didn't track every time I went on my phone just because it's like natural for me to just pick up my phone whenever I have free time or I'm just like sitting in my bed. But before bed, I did find that that's when I use it most. I'm sitting just like in bed, like about to go to bed, but I'm on my phone or like watching something, so it keeps me up later when you do a lot of screen time before bed because it keeps your mind awake and I'm not able to fall asleep, which goes into my next one, which is my sleep schedule. So, sorry. As you can see, I don't fall asleep until late, like usually between like 1 and 3 in the morning, and therefore I wake up later. So when I'm waking up with like half of my day gone when I'm waking up at like 10, 11, and even 1 p.m. When I'm most productive in the morning, I get a lot of work done if I do wake up early, but most of the time I just don't. And also my sleep schedule is just really inconsistent. I'm falling asleep at different times and waking up at different times. Like I'm getting a good amount of sleep, but it's not where I want it to be at. And so how this app improves my productivity is the biggest feature is that you can create a daily routine for yourself. So that way you can achieve new healthy habits. You can customize all the habits yourself and pick a schedule that fits for your life and what you are trying to target with your productivity issues. So I focused on targeting all those issues that I just talked about. So I'm going to explain each of the different parts of the app. So there, as you can see in the first screenshot, there's 5 parts of it, like 5 different sections on the bottom. And then at the end, I'm going to include a screen recording of my app from my phone and just how I use it and go through it. So at the home page, at the top, it says letter number 1. This is just like a little video you can watch each day. There's a new one. It's just a little motivational video to start off your day if you want to watch that. And then each day you can pick a goal that you want to have. So my goal for that day was to drink water, and as you complete it, you just push the little check mark. So that day I did drink enough water. And then below it, it gives you a little action to match with your goal. So this one says to put a bottle of water by my bedside. and it's just a little tip for you. So if you struggle with drinking water, it gives you a tip to do that, and you can get reminded about your goals throughout the day. And then you get to make a morning, afternoon, and evening routine, and these are totally customizable, and you're able to pick up to 5 habits for each of the routines. If you wanted more than that, you did have to upgrade to the premium, but for me, it wasn't a problem. I didn't need more than 5 habits for my app. So to start with my morning routine, I started it at 10 a.m. and I'm hoping that I can keep pushing it back to an earlier time as I get more into my routine. But for now, I'm starting at 10. And the habits that I decided to add to mine was to drink water in the morning, exercise for 30 minutes, log my food. So this will help me with logging my breakfast when I'm getting reminded to log my food at 10 a.m. So it'll remind me to eat something right when I wake up. And then write out my to-do for that day, just so I can time manage and get everything done, like homework and chores and stuff that I need to get done that day. Next is my afternoon routine, so I'm usually in classes during this time. So I just have to log my food, which is like lunch, and then do my homework like in between classes or after classes for 2 hours. And then I have my evening routine. It starts at 11. And first I wanted to tidy up my room, log my dinner, and then reduce my screen time at night. So then below that I have the disconnect and unplug feature, and I set that for 2 hours. So I start at 11 p.m. and get off my phone for 2 hours before bed every night, hoping that I can try and go to sleep or close to going to sleep around 11 p.m. each night, just so I can get into a better sleep schedule and not go to sleep as late. The next feature is the daily reminder. So for that action, you can remind yourself, and for each part of your schedule, when your morning routine and your afternoon routine starts, you get a reminder on your phone, and just like a notification that tells you to do the certain habits. And the next feature is the journey feature. This shows you like a little roadmap of your progress, so how many days you complete in a row and just all of your data that you log into the app. This keeps you on track for setting these new habits and sticking to them. Through this feature, you can also learn about your struggles that you're having. So if you keep forgetting to do a certain task or you keep slacking on doing it, you can learn about why this is happening and how to get better at sticking to your routines. Okay, so the next part of the app is the challenges. So I really like these because I'm pretty competitive and I like having like a challenge to do each day. And trying to stick to it. So the one I'm doing right now is like a 7-day workout challenge, but there's so many options for different challenges depending on what you're trying to better yourself on. So there's so many, and they're all free for you to do it. And you can also just at the top it says roll the dice, and it'll give you a random challenge to do. I think that's pretty fun and just keeps you really motivated with the challenges. The next feature is called Circles. This is a place where you can join a community. So basically you can post your experiences, what you're working on, how this app has been helping you. Other people, you can see what they're writing about in there. You can like and comment on people's experiences, give like positive affirmations, motivations to each other. You can also invite your friends to do this so you can share your guys' experiences with this app together and just really keep each other on track during this. The next part that I really like is that this app is very encouraging. Every time you complete something, or just randomly if it sees that you've been like struggling with completing tasks, in the app, it'll give you like reminders, like remember why you're doing this, like you're doing great, you're strong, like all this when you complete your tasks. And then the last section of the app is called coaching. This just has so many things. It has so many videos and positive affirmations, place where you can journal, videos to help you learn whatever you want to. There's hundreds of videos. I'll show you that in the screen recording, but of anything that you're trying to better yourself on and work on, so you can just learn new habits and how to stick to them. And then another one of my favorite features is that you can add your data as a widget on your home screen. So this just makes it really easy. When you open your phone, you can see what you have to do on your morning routine, what you still have left to complete for the day. And so you don't even have to open the app. It's just right there to remind you when you go on your phone. And yeah, it's just super easy and convenient. The pros of this app that I like is that you can customize any of the habits for your routine. So they give you suggestions and ideas for each part of your routines, but if they don't have exactly what you're looking for, you can just create a new one. So they didn't have homework, so I created that one. You can name it, pick a little icon for it, and set the time for how long you want to be doing that. And then at the bottom, you can put your questions and affirmations, but that is part of the premium update that you would have to get. And then the feature that really helps with my eating 3 meals a day is the logging your food feature, because you can organize what you have for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And if I'm seeing that I'm always missing a meal, then it'll help me to want to fill that in. You can also track your calories, write down ideas for foods, healthy foods, and just like a good diet for yourself. So yeah. And then the cons are that you do have to pay for the upgraded version if you want to get it. So this will unlock like adding more habits and just certain like features like the positive affirmations that you can write yourself. But everything I just showed you is all free, and I think that there's really no need to upgrade. If you do decide to upgrade, the first week is free, and then the rest of it is $39.99 for a year. And then these are just some similar apps and why I didn't use them. So the first one was just to focus on my eating, and I just tried a food diary app. And it was just a place to write food. There was no reminders, no encouragement. I couldn't see myself like filling that out every day. So I just feel like it wouldn't really work for me, because I need to be reminded sometimes, and I need some form of encouragement and like want to fill it out. So that one just didn't work for me. And then the next app I tried was for my screen time. And this app is called Off Screen. So it helps you like get off your phone when you're trying to do homework, but there was no like routines or habits that were being built. You just do it whenever you need to, and I felt like it was easy to just like get around and not really stick to it, and there wasn't much to that app. So now I'm going to show the screen recording of my personal app. Okay, so here's the screen recording from my phone. So when you open the app, this is the home page. Right now my goal is my exercise challenge. I started it today, so I've done one day. And then this is just the action. It gives you motivation for completing this. Daily coaching videos you can watch. And then this is my routine. So far today I've done all that, but except exercise. I've done my 7-minute exercise, but not my 60-minute. I've done my homework and all that, and then I still have to do my evening one tonight. And yeah, that's it for the homepage. Now the challenges, this is the one I'm doing right now, but I'll show you more challenges in a sec. Okay, yeah. This is the circles. This is where you can scroll through and read all the inspirations and people's comments and like stuff. And then the coaching part. These are where you can see your journey. This is your track, your roadmap for how you've been doing. And then these are the guides. Those are little videos and activities. These are all of the challenges. There's so many to do, depending on what you like. And then these are the coaching videos. yeah, that you can watch and help you learn. So yeah, that is all